Man, honey, money. Sam, honey, money. Money. Where the stimmy at? Money, honey, honey, yeah. Honey, honey, yeah. Money, honey, honey, yeah. Honey, honey, yeah. Money, honey, honey, yeah. Honey, honey, yeah. Money, honey, honey, yeah. Honey, 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 money. Okay. Welcome. Wait, do we say welcome?
I'm screaming. Are you ready to start?
This is my first time. I don't know how it goes.
Say yes, I'm ready to start.
I'm ready.
Okay. Welcome to Sip and Spill with me, Taylor Waite. DJ, writer, blogger, bad bitch, she, her, hers, they, them. And this is Sip and Spill, a podcast about me, a black queer woman, and niggas I love. And today we're talking about service work in 2021, and I'm here with Juan, the other Aries, working my nerves, being the best. They are, well, you use he, him, huh?
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I feel like your spirit doesn't have a gender. Like, if we think about, like, Avatar, you know, he was different genders in all of his lifetimes. But I feel like you're allowed to choose what you want to be, too. It's like both exist.
Okay. So, he, they. Love that. We love that. And I met you at True Tea while I was doing a DJ gig. And you just ran up to me. And I think I remember saying, "Are you an Aries?" And you're like, "Yeah, I am." Mm-hmm. And I was like, "I knew you were. I am too." And we never really spoke since that day, but it was just such good energy on that one meeting. I was like, "Who is that bitch?"
Plus, I really like doing a show with you, like doing the True Tea.
Yeah, I met you as a. What were you doing for that show?
Oh, music.
Music?
Yeah.
So I met you as a musician, and you're a vocalist, an artist.
And I also think
But you also model. I think that's the second time I saw you was when you were modeling.
Yeah, I don't even really like to talk about modeling. I just let it happen. Like, I'll talk about it with you guys. I mean, I guess people's watching now. But, like, if someone, you know what I mean? Like,
I hate Aries.
But the thing is, it's kind of like, I don't actually really like to talk about it too much. Because it's kind of like, I'll talk about it, but I'm, like, fronting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you don't like to do it?
I feel like it's both. It's the yin and the yang. It's like the tide of it. It's like, some things I really like about it. I like how it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. The way that people treat you. And that's like, as a human, you can't act like you don't like how someone treats you if it seems like it's, you know, okay, uplifting.
Right.
But the other aspect is, it's kind of like, I try not to be too focused on vanity. Like, enough focus where it's like, my shit's put together, but not so focused to the point where it's like, that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah. It's hard being a bad bitch, is what I continuously tell people. And if Mariah were to have that fucking mindset, where would we be, bitch?
Mariah?
Carrie.
Yeah.
The number one Aries on my list. If Lil Nas were to say, you know, I don't want to do too much. Bitch! What? We're gay. Do a lot. Do too much.
I think I do too much at sometimes. It just depends. Depends on.
I'm trying to do too much 24/7. Speaking of doing too much, what are we sipping on? We got a smorgasbord over here, but originally what I was drinking and drank the entire bottle of the champagne. But Quan can explain this frou-frou drink that they bought.
Okay, guys, I'm not gonna do that one because I like this one more. I just like this one more because I heard this one. I literally only got. I'm gonna tell y'all, I got this when I went out to eat one day. And it was just so bomb. Every time I see this duck, I just think in my head, bomb. So I was like, this one looks like it'll be a good one tonight. The energies are feeling good. The universe showed me that for a reason. So it was like, get it.
I like that. I thought a man was walking a duck in the park today, so I have connections.
What does a duck symbolize?
I don't know. Pussy?
What's it
Bitch, I don't know. I feel like I'm back in English class. I hate that.
You're English, right? You have to know this. No, it's not. You don't have to know.
My teacher used to always be like, "What?" I used to be like, "There's a storm. What does that mean?" I'm like, "She has to pee."
Huh?
I don't know. Her knees are hurting. What kind of symbols are you talking about? I didn't infer that from the storm. I was always the worst. The teachers are like, "What is this bitch talking about?" No one was talking about that. I'm like, "Bitch, I don't understand." What does a duck symbolize, bitch?
So a duck symbolizes, which I should have been looking at, but I've been so focused
What?
on this bottle. Okay.
And then you didn't know what it meant. You did all that.
I did do all that.
Yeah, and cause I don't drink all of what they just said, so I have been
Clarity, family, love, vigilance, intuition, nurturing, protection, feeling, self-expression, balance, adaptation.
Ducks are mean as fuck. I don't get
grace
none of that
and
from them
strength. Wow,
Ducks
that's
are
crazy.
rude. I grew up in DC. Them niggas don't like nobody.
That's how I've been feeling though.
You are a duck.
I am a duck.
You're a bird, and this is a family of bird. Willie's also a bird. I love birds. They make the world go round. Sweetie, a big bird. Love her. She is Big Bird with the yellow feathers. I'm drinking apple cider with Jose Cuervo. Because I thought Quan was going to drink this with me. But they want to drink Samiana risotto.
Did I even sip this shit
fucking,
yet? Did you get some of this?
Yeah, T, did you want some?
Okay.
I'm a barefoot.
Does it taste
bitch.
good?
Barefoot gets me where I need to go.
Keep it real. If it's nasty, let me know.
And it's less than $7.99.
That's good.
It's not all of that.
It's good for how cheap it was. We're on a budget. Okay, I'm on a budget. Shit.
That's why I said I love barefoot. Barefoot gets me where I need to go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't. So really sweet things overwhelm me sometimes. I just think like about my teeth and how a cavity can kill you. Did y'all know that a cavity can kill you? Like people can drop from a cavity. I said I'm just not trying to play too much because I already eat whatever I can get to already. So it's like
I'm not trying to play too much.
Yeah,
that's so funny. Speaking of play, let's play a game.
And plus, just working in a restaurant. You know, because we're talking about the service industry and stuff, right? Or service.
Yeah.
Service workers in general. You know, like, I feel like.
You want to play a game?
Let's play a game.
Okay. Chaotic at minimum, destructive at maximum. That's what I'm going to change Quan's name to in my phone.
What?
Yes.
What's that mean?
We talked about it in the car what that means. At minimum, you're chaotic. At maximum, you're destructive.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm very destructive.
I don't believe in the binary other than that one.
I feel like I'm very destructive, but at the end of the day, the destruction isn't anything that was meant to be in the first place. I just allow my natural nature to because every thought that comes through your head isn't yours. It's kind of like more so a prediction of what's happening around you. So part of myself, I let it just go with the flow. And the other part, I'm just like, let me think before I act. But I think it's kind of like having a mixture of both. You have to let a part of your mind flow. You got to let a part of your mind hold the gear. Okay, I'm tripping, huh?
Let's play the game. The wine's hitting. The game is called Guess the Lyric. We will each find like random lyric lines from songs. Did you find any?
I know some.
Okay. I can't stand you. We
terrible.
sat here and looked them up.
I'm looking up the fucking duck.
Well, not
okay.
we. It was me, clearly. Exactly. This bitch is looking up those meaning of ducks. Bitch, those mean ass niggers.
You know what? I got a song right now.
Ducks have all gold teeth.
Are you ready?
Ducks only travel in packs. Them niggas gang up. They fucking jump. They're from Baltimore. We will each take turns saying the lyric and waiting for the other one to guess, the song.
I got my lyrics right here. Mm-hmm.
Took you long enough. One of the examples would be if I said, "You remind me of a girl I used to know." What song is that from?
Usher.
Yeah, what's the name of the song?
Girl, I Need to Know.
No.
I Remember.
No, you clearly don't remember. It's You Remind Me with just the you.
Oh, I just always said it.
He was on the cover with like his shirt off and he was like...
I always call it You Remind Me of a Girl.
And he cheated on Chili. Yeah, that was a moment.
That's actually really terrible. I remember that shit as a kid.
Chili's a bird too. I love her.
Huh?
Chili is also a bird. I wouldn't call her a duck. Maybe
Chili's gorgeous though.
Chili is gorgeous. A lot of birds are. Isn't that like one of the first criterion of being a bird? You've got to be gorgeous.
But pigeons are kind of not always like.
A pigeon would be like
a reptilian.
Like Lil Mama. Lil Mama's a pigeon when it comes to birds.
Oh, why do you say that?
She's transphobic. She's super annoying. She like hopped on the stage when Jay-Z was performing at the VMAs. She was like, she's like a nuisance. She's like a little rat. Come out of nowhere.
So what's a bird?
Yeah, but she's similar. Pigeons are similar to rats. Mm-hmm. So she's a pigeon. She's a bird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just said she's a bird?
Bitch, you we're the win the game. You are a bird. It's okay. What's it is a fine species.
Problematic?
No. I wouldn't say birds are problematic. Birds,
I feel like I just flow. I don't really think about my actions, but my Mercury's in Aries, so I just don't even care to. Because like, if I'm not killing you and if your bills are still getting paid, I'm not doing anything to you.
If I'm not killing you and your bills are still getting paid, in that order.
I'm not fucking with your money.
Period.
I'm not hurting you. I ain't doing nothing to you, bitch. I'm worried about my money and my goals. So if I'm a bird, I'm gonna fly high.
Period. You're so stupid.
I am.
Bitch, say these lyrics.
Okay. Oh, already got it.
Okay, I'm gonna go first because I can't stand you. We're going to start off with something easy. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Period. Very easy.
Like,
notable lyrics. We know that. Okay? Period. You're a terror bitch.
Okay. Okay. I keep letting you back in, but I'd rather let you go.
These are so obscure. Come on now.
You know it?
I keep letting you back in, but I want to let you go. Bitch, this sounds like Rumpelstiltskin's fucking riddle,
wait, hold
bitch.
on. Is it just some silly game you're willing to play?
What are you say it again?
I'm not gonna say it the same way because that gives it away.
Say it again, bitch.
Is it just some simple game you're willing to play?
Now, I've heard silly game. I've definitely heard those two words together before. I feel like I'm not gonna try and guess the song. I'm gonna try and guess the artist.
Okay.
Is this a Jasmine Sullivan song?
No.
Is it Brandy?
No. Her album just went diamond in August.
Doja?
Doja wasn't around enough for long enough for her shit to go diamond, and that's sales. That's not even streams. That's sales.
Okay, Billboard. Who the fuck was it?
Wait, hold on. Lauryn Hill. X Factor.
Oh. Not that bird. She's a peacock. I'll show.
You don't like her?
I don't know. Ask the government.
You really feel like that? I mean, she had one album when she disappeared.
She's wild.
She had a family. You know, I just seen her performing the other day. You know, she has other priorities.
She had a family. I'm screaming.
She has.
Does she?
Don't talk to her. She and her kid don't get along right now. So I mean,
I'm poking fun at her.
Damn. Well, that's what she originally stopped it for.
Yeah, we love birds. They do a lot for the community, but they take it away. The birds caw, but then they also flee. You know. She reminds me of like the bird that like Fiona blew up when she started singing. Huh? Quan, don't look outside like that. You looked outside like how we looked at the mall when they shot the mall up. Did we ever tell you when they shot the mall up, bitch?
No, bitch. I was at the club when they were trying to shoot the club up.
Bitch, there was a shooting on my street
yesterday. The war is starting. That's the astrology energies. It's getting closer. As it gets closer to it, it's going to start to get normalized. It's going to slowly start to build on and normalize.
Yeah.
Destruction is going to be, well, chaos or whatever this is.
Yeah.
It's going to be something we're either going to have to normalize or won't survive.
Yeah. I'm ready.
That's crazy.
Put this pussy right in his face. Swipe the clothes.
Okay, next one. Yours.
Okay.
Your turn.
I can't even really get mad at them. They fall, then I got a face palm.
I don't know.
You're not even gonna guess?
Give me another lyric.
Okay. I don't want to give you one that's like, you know what it is. I hate that.
I love how you're saying it too. Making sure that you don't like sing it.
But he broke and he's still waiting till I can chill. And he really think I'm gonna get back to him.
I don't know.
I can't even really get mad at them. They fall, then I got a face. How did she say that?
Damn, it's crazy because I know the song.
And it's embarrassing. 10 paychecks, should have wrote a book, could have made it back, but he broke.
Doja.
And he's still waiting till I can chill, and he really think I'm gonna get back to him. However, she knows how to say it, and that's all that matters. Period.
You read it like
bitch. She was in those chat rooms going off.
Damn, she was in those chat rooms going off. Damn, she had a whole fucking right there. They were like, "Yep." You know what it is.
Really going off with the girls. Your turn.
Okay.
Ew.
What?
You just disgust me. Mentally.
You never see it coming because you're blinded from the start.
Definitely heard this before.
Ew! Don't give it away though.
Not you too in on it. You never see it coming because you're blinded from the start. Stop laughing!
It's cute. It's okay.
I literally don't know this. What is it? Is it a theme song? Is it a theme song, Quan? Because that doesn't count.
I don't know about y'all, but I know about us.
It's the only way we know how to rock.
Okay, what's the name of the song?
My Boo?
Yes.
That was so strange. I didn't like that at all.
Why?
I hated the way that it was phrased. I hate when we say these songs regular.
Isn't it scary? It's
yes.
Like, oh my gosh, I don't know this song. And then when you know the song, you like, bitch, I knew this song.
Let me try to do this song.
It's because I feel like our minds take memories more so like off of visual, sensory things, which is like more so than just like, I don't know. Language is something we created.
Yeah.
That deals with a part of our brain that's with like making codes or like gadgets or whatever like that. At least that's what I believe. You know, that's my perspective on that.
Yeah. Period. Yeah. My turn. I'm tired of screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm in the hole. I'm falling down. So down, down.
Down, 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 down. No, it's not that.
It's not Jay Sean. I wish it was. Down.
Give me another lyric.
Baby, are you down like you supposed to be? She gets down low for me. No, I just like that part. Screaming at the top of my lungs. Think I might have just left myself behind. Maestro, play me your symphony. I will listen to anything. That was 4 lines.
Is it something we listen to together?
Yes.
Doja?
No.
No?
We were just talking about this bitch in the car. Sick and tired of waking up. Screaming at the top of my lungs.
Okay. Lady Gaga?
Yes.
Sorry.
My name. But I keep looking for one to
damn, that was like really obvious.
Yeah, your faggot card is revoked.
Sorry.
There's this shirt that says, I love my wife on here. And I'm like, I wonder why my FBI agent brought that up. For me. But I do give dad energy. Do you have one more? Or is that it?
Oh shit, yeah.
I think that's it. Or do you have one more?
You want that to be it?
Bitch, do it.
Okay. We keep going with this.
That was a good one. That one smelled like a Capri Sun.
Such a pain just like you.
This is Willow Smith.
Yes!
Transparent song.
Oh, y'all want to go to see Willow Smith?
Yes! The tickets are on
I'm
sale.
down.
This weekend I get paid. I'm going to buy them.
Same. This weekend I get paid too. You want to get close?
Yeah, I want to get the VIP package.
Oh.
How
much is that?
It's not bad. It's like $160.
That's not bad.
No.
Do you get to see her?
Yeah. Let's open the VIP.
Okay. I'm excited.
Fund our VIP package Willow tickets if you believe in reparations.
Yeah.
As you should. Give us our money.
Donate to the Negro Fund.
The nigger fund. It's just a trip to Atlanta. Okay. Now during this time is when I usually do an intermission and I let you talk about your music that's like coming out. What's happening with you?
So
all that.
Currently just got back from a voice lesson today. Trying to get the voice together. But I have some ideas for animation for my next song. Maybe it's not my next song, but I just know it's coming out in November. So it's coming out in November. I'm trying to get animation together for that. And yes, I'm paying my friend because, you know, we have to pay each other. We have to make sure that each other's pockets are there, even if they're a friend, you know what I mean? So I always try to offer at least. And it's alright. Yeah. I got a little lost.
Woke Stripper Anthem?
Oh, Woke Stripper Anthem. Guys, I need to remaster that shit. Like, I keep hearing it. I'm just like, I need to remaster this shit.
This bitch.
Like, honestly, like, I'm a perfectionist. I want my shit to be good. I'm spending $100 an hour. in the studio to make the shit sound good.
Yeah.
You know? I want this shit to be great.
Gravy.
Even if I don't succeed, I want my art to. Ain't that crazy?
That's
like,
interesting.
It's like I want my art to succeed, even if I don't.
It's interesting to see it as like you cannot succeed with your art, or that because the art is successful, that you are also successful.
I feel like I don't need to be successful if it's making a better difference, or if it's helping somebody. Somebody who might be dealing with some mental health shit, or be dealing with like some shit that's trauma that's recently happened. You know.
Where's my keys so I can open this bottle of sparkling apple cider? I hate that. Where can they buy it?
By what?
Woke Stripper Anthem.
Oh, it's on all streaming platforms, guys. I'm terrible. Oh my gosh. I'm a little nervous too. Yeah, I get camera shy. I never know why, because it's kind of like, I'm going to watch this later and be like, Quan, where's your mind at?
You should be like, Quan, where's your
I'm real with myself. I don't lie, like to myself at least.
Yeah, I sympathize because I'm very insecure about the way that I look and the way that people take pictures of me and the way that I'm seen. That's why I do all my own pictures. So I identify. It's hard being a bad bitch. And just because someone says you look good doesn't mean I feel that way. And like you said, I'm well within my right to make myself feel and exude as much hotness as possible. But it's also effortless, as you've also said. So that's I know what you mean, but there's like a give and a take, most definitely. And being a photographer as well as being a model, it's a different feeling for both. But. Hey y'all, so my mic literally gave out. On to the next part. Yeah, like when I lost a lot of weight, a lot of people started being really nice to me, and that was sort of like a way for me to understand people's fat phobia. Because a lot of people who didn't even notice me or even talk to me all of a sudden wanted to talk to me, or wanted to know what was going on with me, or thought I was like healthier, but I was losing weight because I was depressed and I wasn't eating. So it was really like a lot of mixed perceptions about who I was based off of what I looked like. And so I was like, wow, y'all really dumb as hell. And also being a sex worker, like lying and being a child and convincing people I'm an adult. Like, it's all a game. It's all an illusion. So I'm with it. Like, you really have to take control of what you look like and your perception, because that's a way that people respect you, right? It's like, I want my students to see me a certain way. I want my clients to see me a certain way. And for me, I want them all to see me the same way. I'm a hot bitch. But I'm teaching you right now. Period. Let me help you. Let me help you out. Which brings us to a good point. Oh my God, the Uber driver's here. The Uber driver. Let me get up and find my... Hey y'all, it's Taylor checking in with our commercial break. Just wanting to let you all know that if you're enjoying the music this entire episode, this is Quan's single Woke Stripper Anthem, now available on all streaming platforms. Pick it up today and keep listening. See y'all soon. I don't want ice. Ice, baby.
I'm not giving you ice.
I won't allow you.
I was thinking to myself, like, do we have ice? Instead of just looking.
I won't allow you to, even if you wanted.
Oh, we don't even have ice. That could have been a whole monologue.
What? Not the Met Gala.
Ice. A whole monologue.
What? Not the Met Gala.
Ice.
That little Nas X at the Met Gala. Look, y'all.
Wow. Wait, go back to the other one? Like the armor? Wow. That's crazy.
What's the theme for the Met this year?
Ooh. Yeah.
That one reminds me of Beyonce's outfit.
Yes, she looks so good. And Billie Eilish wears custom Oscar de la Renta. Now, Billie, no. She looks good.
She looks good now. You didn't like her before?
It's not a twist top.
Right.
I didn't like her before. Bitch, who said that?
Oh, no.
Why are you trying to get the Billie stand on me?
No, I'm not trying to get it. I'm not
You were like, oh, you don't like that bitch? Oh, you want to fuck her up?
Let's just cut it out.
No, this is the real deal.
Okay.
What you see is what you get.
Okay.
What you hear is the real tea. Period. Speaking of real tea,
Yeah.
not you. We're going to get into these questions, or what we're talking about today, which is like the service. We always talk about service work because we both work in the service industry. And the service industry can be like nightlife. You can be a DJ, a bartender. You know, you work in a restaurant. You work in a store. You do retail. We work with people. It's a service industry job. And ever since 2020 happened, so much has changed about the service industry and the way that like people go around working, / modifying like their spaces so that it's easier and better to accommodate people. But as we know, a lot of those things that people think were supposed to be like helpful have not actually been helpful and have been a huge deterrent, especially to someone who's a DJ and whose job depends on like having a crowd and being able to meet in public. It's been really fucked up. I just learned about the PUA, apparently. This is a thing that service industry people could make money from.
You can also get back pay, retro pay.
Interesting.
Let's get those pockets filled because you aren't paying reparations.
Period. So I think the first one is, what are some of the most severe negative impacts to the service industry since COVID restrictions first happened? And I think one large impact is like a lot of places are just closed. They're just not coming back, period. A lot of restaurants are closed permanently, especially small family ones. Like they just couldn't survive the first sort of 4 to 6 months because no one's working. You're just relying on like DoorDash or people picking up their food. And for so many people in Pittsburgh, for me, also the service industry, I'm a DoorDasher. Being a DoorDasher during COVID, it was like a lot of orders, right? But it was also like, shockingly, not a lot of orders. There weren't really a lot of people ordering out when they're not making a lot of money. So restaurants just closed.
Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, I was ordering out like crazy. I said I felt a little rich with that. Money coming through. And the thing is, I shouldn't be poor working. I shouldn't feel poor working and rich sitting on my ass. But anyways, back to that. Yeah.
That was a interesting time. And I also ran up my credit card bill just ordering food every day. I ordered vegetable fried rice and steamed rice from this place up the street called China Star. And that's all I prayed for was like, please don't close.
Are they still open?
Yeah, they're still open. I did not want China Star to close.
Yes, China Star.
Yes, China Star is in Squirrel Hill. They're still busting it out. They have great vegetable fried rice. It was up the street from my house, so I was like, oh, I need this. But there's a lot of like small places, especially in Oakland, that ended up closing down that were like really major to my development as a young adult growing up in Pittsburgh. Old Fashioned, the one with the hot dogs, that one closed. I never got to get anything from there. The one that was on the corner.
Yeah. Wow.
That's gone. A lot of black-owned businesses didn't make.
You're talking about in Oakland.
Wow. It's gone.
With the fries.
It is gone. Wow. Easy, quick, gone.
I just don't even be over there now.
No, literally. Like, black people are already not there, but that was one of the reasons they were there. Was for that restaurant. It's like a staple, and it's gone, and that's so fucking crazy. And it's not coming back because those people just don't have the money to keep it up.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. Similar with like, not even, maybe you have really good clientele, but like sometimes, or not sometimes, but landlords took advantage of people during this time to like hike up the rent, hike up like payments that people had to make.
Yeah.
So that people, it was harder to make ends meet anyway, so you kind of have to give up the space. And some people consolidated and just went to like pick up only and didn't host anybody inside.
Mm-hmm.
Which, how was that for you? You just kind of stayed home that entire time?
I was home.
Yeah.
But I definitely went to the store and shit. Like,
I
hated
working.
being inside the house, huh?
There were like no
Oh no.
jobs at that time.
At that time, there was no jobs, but like when things started to open back up, I think I applied for AmeriCorps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I was doing that.
Yeah.
Oops, I shouldn't have said her name.
Why?
Because I shouldn't have said her name.
I'm screaming. No, I shouldn't have said the name. I'll bleep it.
Thank you.
Bleep.
Yeah, cause like
I can't send you in your NDA agreement. Our NDA, the A in NDA means agreement, so you and your NDAs. Do you know what NDA is?
Nope.
A non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
Beyonce has everyone sign them.
Really?
Yeah, that's why you never know what the fuck's going on.
You
She'll
know,
sue
bitch, that's the smartest thing to do.
If they partner with the queen, they gonna have to sign a non-disclosure.
Period.
How many years
I
does
took
that
the top
last?
off the Maybach. I took the top
I
off.
think
10
you gotta
years.
remain
You
it,
can
yeah.
put like how long a non-disclosure agreement, but you know, lasts. That's what lawyers are for.
Wow.
Yeah, bitch.
Okay, that's why nobody knows Beyonce's business. She's just out here.
Yeah.
I'm just like, who are you?
What are some things that have changed about the restaurant industry due to COVID that you've enjoyed?
What are some things that happened that I enjoyed?
Yeah.
I feel like payment from job offerings are offering more money.
Okay.
They're not trying to be like, oh, we're just going to give you this small ass amount. Because I think, and this is kind of nice to see, I think everybody understands that if inflation's about to get crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, that's going to at least help prepare us a little bit. So it's kind of like, I'm trying to always save with that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good to have that option to save with, you know, there being a little bit more money offered.
Yeah.
Do minimum wages need to change? I feel like they do need to change. Yes, it's so nice that a lot of businesses,
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
it's really nice that a lot of businesses have taken advantage, not taken advantage, but like we're able to help their employees in that way, but like not every business is able to do that. Like you were talking about with businesses shutting down, you know, it was probably hard for them to keep employees at that time too, because employees like, well, I'm also living in this situation at the same time. It's tough for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's even tougher to know that big businesses were just getting all that fucking money.
Yeah.
Like, crazy.
Mm-hmm. I think I've enjoyed. I mean, it's still a service industry job because it's a retail job. You work with people.
Yeah.
The movies, me and T went on a date to the movies, and I really did not enjoy it. I was like, I don't like the people who are here, which is really all about the movie. Like, it's all about the people who go. And now that we're past a moment of like, okay, certain people can be outside and certain people just can't be outside. And it's more so like people who don't want to die stay inside, and people who can kind of risk it or, you know, have insurance for their lungs. Or can't not do it, have to go out and work, are the ones who are like put on the line. So a lot of people have just been like, you know, it's just like a countdown before you get COVID for the first time. And if you can survive it the first time, you know, you may get it twice. I know people who have gotten it 2-3 times who were waiters. And it's like, well, nigga, you need to quit. My God. Like, how many pairs of lungs, how many times getting COVID is it going to take before we realize that you're just being put in imminent danger? Like, maybe there's just a different way that we need to do this. Not saying that robots need to, like, start taking people's orders or whatever, but there's definitely a way to keep...
Because that would take away service.
You know, yeah, because the service industry now is similar with sex work, where it's just like, well, since you're needing to work this, you know, 14-hour a day gig, I can treat you like shit. You're cooking my food, so I can act like an asshole. You know, people hate retail jobs because people are dicks notoriously. You know, in the fields that we work in, especially being a DJ. And I feel like the audienceship hasn't gotten necessarily better. I feel like people require more of me um, ever since the pandemic started, and people want to hear certain sorts of music because everyone's so fixated on like this is what people are waiting for. People have been inside all this X, Y, and Z amount of time. They just want to hear the music, so I want it to be perfect. And it really takes away like the artistry and the fun of creating music and mixing it live. Because people are just so much more caught up on the illusion of having a good time. And I'm like, if you want me to fake, like people are going to dance to this raggedy ass music, you know, I don't mind it. But you're not going to get, you know, all of that out of me, especially with these little ass paychecks. That's another thing. You said that the paychecks have been nicer. I think that that's true. Like I've gotten more money during this time than before, definitely. But I feel like it's still sort of like I pay you when I feel like it. I pay you when I can. The artist is paid afterwards. They have to prove themselves in order to get it. We still need to change that about the service industry. Because I'm really over that. I want to get paid before the gig starts. I want to get paid with the idea and thought process like anybody else who gets paid before they start a gig, that I know what I'm talking about enough to, you know, not need to do all that. So I want that to change too. I want people to pay people on time and to pay them accurately. I want people to pay people based off of what they say and not based off of what their budget is or based off of what their higher ups have money for. I want people to get paid accordingly, period. That needs to change too. What else?
No, I feel you with that. I feel like that's something that I realized a couple years ago. Even like with just different gender, people get paid differently. I've seen women who work a lot harder than me, and I'm making more money than them. And I just thought that was crazy. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I was kind of surprised by it. And of course I told her and stuff like that. I mean, they were mad with me at the moment, you know. They looked at it as like, why are you asking about my money? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Which I understand, you know, that's your business, but it's kind of like also like, get this bag.
Exactly.
like, what are you deserve this. You deserve more than what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm really doing the bare minimum. I come late.
Screaming.
I'm just like...
Pay gaps are real, most def. Pay gaps are fucking real as fuck.
And that's really crazy. Between the racial wealth gap and then the gap amongst just being a different gender, imagine for non-binary people, like, what's that? Or even, like, you know, it's like, how unfair are you paying people?
Oh, yeah. They go down a rabbit hole.
Especially during a fucking pandemic.
Yeah, people think because it's a pandemic, you should be thankful for XYZ. You should be thankful for my business. You should be thankful I'm even here. You should be thankful I'm frequenting. And it's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm not going to kiss your ass because you decided to come here. Or because you decided to buy my shit during a pandemic when it's some of the hardest times of our lives. I'm running a business. I'm still running a business during a pandemic. I was explaining to my students, like, the depression, like, the homeless people out on the streets and people losing their homes, like, that's going to happen. But there's still people who were working in factories and had to bring their kids to school, like, we're the sheep that are keeping through with the society instead of stopping so that it can change it to something else. And it's until everyone decides to stop playing this game that we can really move forward to the next reiteration of society. But we haven't reached that point yet as a society, as well as like even small groups. We talk about revolution and people start scattering. It's very funny. But I'm excited for the future, most definitely.
I want to prepare.
Yeah, you got to be excited and want to prepare and know what's going on. And I think that's one of the main things about the service industry is I just kind of want to like take my time to wrap it up. I am trying to get out of customer service, trying to get out of needing like a side gig all the time, because that's how they make money, is like knowing that you sort of need this to kind of cover the other half of your bills, or that this really boosts you in a certain sort of area, or maybe helps you with your credit, so they try and like cuckold you into all this stupid shit that you don't really need to be doing at work. And yeah, I really want to make sure that I don't get into that cycle. Not long. You know, I want to get my money, make my bag, and go. I don't want to continue to do this sort of work because it's just going to continue to get worse and worse. Like waiters catching COVID, people not caring, customers getting upset. It's just not worth it. Not for me. Not for my life. period. I won't be doing this. So I just want to finish out my next little like 1 or 2 years doing my little service gigs, and then eventually migrate entirely to like producing music and doing DJ gigs that I want to do. Of mine own choosing, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of being stuck into all this other shit. The next question is, what do you wish the service industry would give up / consolidate due to COVID? What are things that you're like, this never worked, or this isn't working, and y'all need to leave it be?
I feel like there's things that I realized that work probably better.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like I know some restaurants do like QR, and I was like, wow. That's
QR code?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, something that I realized is that then that can overwhelm, like, you know, other workers are being overwhelmed now.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, okay.
As a DoorDasher, that happens all the time, actually, where I'll show up to the restaurant and they have like 100 online orders and maybe like 3 people in the store. Mm-hmm. But it's so fucked up because there's like 6 people working. So it's insane the amount of orders that they're getting. But it's so easy to order that people just sort of see the name and they just put in their order, and it just rolls. It just continues to take orders. And it gets to a point to where they can't fulfill them, so then the customers are upset because their orders aren't fulfilled or they're taking a long time. They get bad reviews, and it's like not really a good business model, as you said. I do like those, though. I like that. I like just enforcing masks in public places in general. I like it when people do that. But I'm trying to think of things in the service industry that they've stopped doing. I don't know. I just really enjoyed the not having to sit inside. Experience. I really like eating at my house. I loved kind of finding new ways to make dinner fun or new during the pandemic because I knew I was ordering out. I remember that I was dating someone at the time and we would order food for each other. Like different mystery food, and then it'd come to the door, and we'd watch like a movie together via Zoom, or via some sort of like web movie application, and that was super fun to be able to have the manipulation to do that. And even to this day, I've kind of like become a crush to buying food because it's just so much easier than going to the store. And I have super big anxiety about the grocery store specifically because I feel like people during like the whole toilet paper thing were just getting so like cutthroat.
Toilet paper, not water, not groceries. Toilet paper.
And I
not clothes.
Do not.
Toilet paper. Not
I do
clothes.
not want to lose.
Clothes is more beneficial than just toilet paper. Y'all can wipe your ass with a fucking you could cut those clothes up.
Period.
Wipe your ass. You can rewash that shit. I know it sounds trifling, but bitch, if the world was really ending, you could at least re-wipe your ass with the clothes.
I do not.
The toilet paper's over.
To get caught up in public with no stupid bitch and have my rights as a civilian taken away. So I've just been Instacarting, trying to do the best that I can, but even that is like not enough. So it's gonna be interesting migrating to this new stage. I'm thinking to eliminate me even needing to go to the grocery store of like doing a HelloFresh sort of moment. Something where they mail me the ingredients and I only cook what I need because that's really my biggest issue. I go to the grocery store, I buy a whole bunch of shit. I don't actually use it or eat it, and then it goes to waste. But that's what I'm thinking of doing to sort of like fix that problem. And because I'm just not trying to go in the grocery store no more.
I feel that, but see, I like the grocery store, but you can also do grocery online.
Yeah, that's kind of something else that I kind of want people to give up. I'm not saying give up like outdoor experiences. I'm just saying like maybe give up the way that we've been exuding outdoor experiences for now. You know, give it a rest. Going to restaurants and the movies and all these other regular ass shit that we always fucking do. Go to the park, like. It's cool, but let's think about the future and let's start switching things up. Specifically, going to the movies, it's like the movie theaters are closing. It as an industry is like dying, and it's for good measure. It's like that's not interesting anymore. I can watch movies at my house with my big screen TV, with my friends, with free alcohol or alcohol that I can bring to my house, with the drugs that I have here. the reactions on Twitter and stuff are just as funny as sitting in the theater, what's the point of doing all that other shit?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, and
I like that energy. And then you could just drink. You can't drink in the theater. You know what I mean? Like,
come on. No. Me and T be sneaking shit in the theater, bitch. All types of cups.
don't admit that on camera.
Oh, yeah, I'll admit to it. Water, chips, pickles. I'm bringing everything in the theater. But that was basically it, Quan, in terms of what I wanted to talk to you about today.
Okay.
And getting into the skinny. Getting into the tea. Is there anything you want to let these people know before we close?
My brain was gone, but it's okay because none of our brains are there all the time. All love. We will win. Justice.
I can't stand this bitch. Ditto. Ditto, bitch. I hope everybody has a great evening. I hope you've enjoyed this. Make sure to follow both of us. I'll put all of our tags and everything in the description. Make sure to give us both a follow. Let us know how you enjoyed it. Check out Quan's music. Check out everything that they do. They just released another ass pic on Instagram. You've got to see it. It has to be immortalized in history. So go look at it. Go look at my ass pics. Subscribe to my Patreon if you want to see my vulva and my nipples and all that other good stuff. And yeah, follow me on IG and follow me on SoundCloud. But we will see y'all on the next Sippensville. Get drunk with your friends. Live your best life. Bye. Carried.
That was my first time ever on camera. No, not ever, but like second time. I think one time it was like a little live show, and this is like live, you know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like. Wait, was that live?
No, I didn't stream it. I just recorded.